All right. So step one, we got to move the. We got to move the. I can't even. I'm so early. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Platform? No. Balcony? Balcony. I think we'll call that the balcony. We gotta move the balcony back inwards more into the building because it's hanging out too much. So let's come over here and get started on that. All right. So I think the machine's got to go because everything's going to have to get moved anyway. So let's just get started. You guys are going to have to go. I don't know what you are. Some rotors? Oh, interesting. Okay. Get rid of you. Let's check what I can get rid of here. Probably have enough concrete going around. Get rid of that. What is this? Petroleum coke. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm low on fuel at the moment. Alright, the rest of this is fine. Okay. So, I think to start, actually, I'll go top up my fuel. Okay. There we go. These guys were temporary. We can get rid of them. Okay. So we'll move this in, and then I think we'll work on this corner. And then I'll come back up and do the actual... Well, no, I guess I'll do the machines first. So I want to move it in by one, which means those go, and those go. So I still need a 3x3, but now it's going to be less jutty. It's going to be less overhanging the edge. So yeah, this goes to. Let's just get rid of this for now. I think we get rid of these for now. All right, so this is a 4x4. So I need. Like that. Like this. So now we've got a 3x3, but it's overhanging the. There's the corner, the building below. Let's get into those signs. We would need to, or want to, probably change this material. Coated concrete. There we go. Right, not sure about what that all is going to look like for now. But let's see. So these guys would go, I think. Let's put up a temporary. Now I had a pancake floor here, and then no, this is the pancake floor underneath. All the connection stuff comes in here. So up here we're gonna have the 2 assemblers, right? One's underclocked, I believe, and then. Right, and then I was gonna have. How am I gonna? Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I want there to be flats here that I can put the sign on, or at least on this edge, on these 2 edges. Let me put out something for myself to stand on. So this might not actually look like that because we might have it jutting out. All right, so let me get some walls. So yeah, I want you to come down like that. I do want these to be flat. So I want the angle walls for the rest of the building, but I want these to be flat. So that would mean that this would jut out a little bit more. I'm not sure. No, I don't want that. Or how do I? No, I do want that. All right. I think I want that. Let me go see what this looks like from outside. So we got the basic shape now. Yeah, so this kind of juts out a little bit, but less than before. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that's much better. I don't like the foundation material, but that's much better. I wonder if those could be glass floors. Ooh, that could be interesting. So if I had glass floors on the 3x3... No, because that's right there. That's where all that's the pancake floor. So that's where all the belts and stuff are going to be. So glass floors won't work, and then the assemblers are going to be on top. But that is starting to look interesting to me. I gotta get this corner fixed, and then the geometry of the building starts to look good to me, at least. So what am I going to do for the floors, though? Maybe coated concrete? Yeah, probably coated concrete. Yeah, so let's come in here and switch this up. So that's going to be coated concrete, I think. Might as well just make the whole 3x3 so we have so we know what we're working with. And then the roof up here, I think will also maybe also be angled. Let's put the assemblers in. Let's just do the machinery. So we're going to need 2 more assemblers here. I kind of want them near-ish the front. I want this to be centered, so that's the left-right. We need room for the output belts up front. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, so that's pretty nicely centered, and then do I have room for floor holes? No, I'm too far forward. Okay. So let's get rid of you and put you more like that. Just don't fall off the world. Fall off the roof, rather. Alright, so there's our 2 assemblers, our outputs replaced. Would I be able... Now, does this actually need walls and a roof, or can these just be open to the elements at the top? I'm not sure whether I want walls for this part of the build at the moment. Let's put the floor holes in. Logistics. Okay. So these guys are going to be making cheap silica. And one of them needs to be underclocked to 70%. Now, I believe the actual number I need is 18.375. So if I do this, yeah, it's not going to let me... Oh, that's interesting. It just kind of like hides away the... If I come back, is that still 0.38? Okay, that works. So these are putting out... Yeah, so Mark 1s are fine. So this then would be the front of the building, or the front of this balcony kind of piece. And we'd have more floor holes back here for the inputs. Let's do those real quick. So, yeah, Mark 1s are fine for this as well. And I was using, what was I using for the colors? The output is white. So I had a custom color set up, but I edited it. Let me go check what I had. I'm pretty sure this is just white with pink highlights. Yeah, very faint. You can't even really see it. Very faint pink highlights. I guess I just have to mess around to get it back. And then at the back, we're using like the beigey color and a brighter pink to indicate the limestone and the quartz inputs, left and right. Let's keep our color schemes consistent. Let's do the belts. And then that was the pink for the quartz. And this was the color, I'm pretty sure, for the limestone. And then we need a custom color. Let's see. Did I save that pink? I did not. Okay. So this is white. Yeah, FFFF. And then the pink was like very, very faint. Like almost like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I had, so it's close enough, and I'll use it for the machines and the outputs. I was using the silica itself. Actually, I guess I should be using like a really faint blue. I'll use that on the exterior of the building. So the exterior of the building will be white with that really light blue for accents, I think. Okay. So now, more geometry. I'm definitely going to want the silica sign out here. Not quite sure what the... walls are going to look like yet, so I'm not going to do them just yet. And then here's our inputs. We've got quartz and limestone. There's our output. So why don't we do those belts real quick? Get that done. Outputs. Let's do... so our total output's going to be less than 60, I think, when we join up. Yeah, less than 60, and then we merge it over here to this. I believe this is a Mark III lower down. I haven't even connected it yet. Where's the entrance door for this floor? Yeah, the output's a Mark IV. But I guess I'm only outputting 60 coming down from above. Or, well, no. So... yeah, so this is the second floor, and those are all connecting down there to the Mark IV. So if I make that just a Mark I, it should work, right? Because it's gonna, yeah. So the Mark 1 comes down, and then it gets converted to a Mark 4 to join everything else up. So that's gonna be fine. So just use a Mark 1. How do I get... Here we go. So you're gonna be a Mark 1 up to the sky. Like that. And then we just need to connect those to this. So we need another Mark 1 here. Facing that way, I think? No, let's pull it out. And then... One, two, 1, 2. No, like that. There we go. Come over here. That's gonna be... Yeah, that's the edge of the thing. So let's go right up to the edge of that. And we'll come over here. That. And should we clip through this wall, or should I need that? I think I'm going to need that wall. I think it's fine to just clip through. Just get to there. Let's do merger. That. And okay, that was good. And merge our outputs. Alright, so there's our output belt done. And now we need our 2 input belts. So let's do those. Oh, and we're going to need power at some point. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Strife, good morning. The conveyor wall? I don't think it'll line up exactly. Maybe. Let's see. It might show on the outside of the building, though, is the problem. Let's see. Foundations. No, walls. Conveyor wall? I guess that would work. But yeah, it would show up on the outside of the building, which I'm not super chuffed about. There'd be this little hole in the wall, you know? What about a single wall? And then we move it a little bit? I think that would work. I mean, or we could just belt around. Can I get that to work? I can. Okay. Alright, we can use this. It's a good call. It's not straight lines and whatever, but this is all hidden anyway, so it's fine. Now, how did I... Oh, we do have a piece of something there. What we don't have is a nice wall here. Let me see if I can use the trick with the, what's it called? The road barrier here, or not. Oh, wait, see, it ramps down is the problem. If I... Let's see if there's a way to fix that from the outside. So, let me give myself something to stand on for a second here. Okay, so if I get rid of this for the moment, so this kind of, we don't really have a triangle, right? I need a full triangle. I wonder if I can put an inverted, do we have an inverted corner triangle thing like that? Floor, foundations. So that was, I believe, the up corner ramp, right? That's what's there. It's like that. Yeah, so that's what we have in place. So, do we have an inverted up corner? We do. If I could place that like that, that would be perfect. Or not perfect, that would be a start. Because then we'd have the same floor. But I don't think it's going to let me do this because it's an identical buildable. Yeah. So that's not going to work. Let me get rid of this for a second. Let's put one of these in. And let's put a road barrier. Q. That wall overlaps on the outside. You may have to use the reverse ramp wall. Not sure what you mean by that, but I want to see if I can make the diagonal here work, right? So if I do this, and then I grab a, what is it, the basic wall like this. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not wide enough. But I could get this to work, sort of, I think. Alright, so if we place this one to the right, I'm going to get back what I had. So let's see. If we pull this like this. Actually, do I have a wheel with the right stuff on it? I do, 7 and 6. Okay. So instead of putting this here, we'll put it one to the right. So we still want it, we want it like kind of centered and angled correctly. Yeah, that's right. And then we want it like 1 meter to the right. Oh, it's not going to really let me do it. Would that work? And then we place, maybe? And then we do the same thing again, but to the other side. Like that. Okay, so now I get rid of this, and I put in the, what was it? It was the up corner ramp to give us a, so we have a ceiling for the floor below, and then we put in the, what's the jig? The corner, tilted corner, 8 meters. We want this guy. How do I align you? Like that. Oh, I put in 2 for some reason. Yeah, look at that. That covers the gap. There we go. So now we've covered the gap on the outside wall, which is what I was really concerned with. The ceiling looks fine. I might change the material here. I'm not sure. Probably I will. But nobody's gonna see that ramp section on the inside, so we're fine. Okay, so that's a technique for covering that weird little blob, and I can do the same thing all the way down, right? To get walls on the exterior. I can do the same thing all the way down. Is there a function to cut in the floor like that? If not, you could use the 1 meter cut corner to have the slope come off the roof. The 1 meter cut corner to have the slope come off the roof. I don't think there's a function to cut floors. There's nothing like that. But we can use the ramp, because the ramp is a triangle. It's just the only problem is that it slopes. So it doesn't look great. So we may have a problem here, where there's like a slope that goes down into the floor in this corner when we replace this. Let's keep going. Let's go all the way down the front here and see what this looks like. All right, so I'm done with you. And we're going to get rid of you guys for now. And you have to go so we can work. And then this floor goes. Those are going to go. All right. So now I need. How did I do this? Yeah, it's this piece of geometry. So we're going to stick this in here. So this is a little weird because it's like angling down. Yeah, we don't really have... Wait, maybe I can use the inverted one here, because the floor of this is important. So if I use the inverted one, foundations... So that was up corner ramp, inverted up corner ramp. Yeah, there we go. So now, in the pancake floor, we've got this weird thing. We can cover that with another one of those 1 meter walls. And in here, it looks good. Yes. Okay. So, put it concrete. Yeah, that's looking nice. That is looking nice. And then we just do walls up to the ceiling with our little helper, right? So, I think we go there for the first one. Is that right? Do I want it... is it supposed to connect exactly? Let's see what this looks like. There's a little gap there that's bugging me. But I can go up to the ceiling with this. Can I? How, does that clip through, or what is that doing? It kind of clips through a little bit. But that's okay. Maybe I'll have like a black trim that covers that. So like if I make that... Oops, I fell too far. Full foundation to cover that block. See what you're trying to do now. Maybe put down the wall and then clip a full foundation at the 45-degree angle. So if we clip it 45 degrees, it won't. The side. Remember your Pythagorean theorem, right? The hypotenuse squared is equal to the sum of the sides squared. So the hypotenuse is actually longer than one side of a foundation. So a foundation's 8 meters wide, and then the length of so one side of the foundation squared is 64, which means the length of the hypotenuse here is the square root of 128, which is more than the square root of 64. So they're longer than 8 in the diagonal. So if you just take a foundation and rotate it on its side, it's not wide enough to cover the whole thing. And you could do 2 by 2 like this, but then you've got the question of, well, I've got a bunch of edges coming out of places. I'm kind of okay with this. This is very clean. I like this look. So, and then if I make... Can I do a black trim like that? I need somewhere to stand on again. Let's just go up a bit. So the windows are kind of, from the outside, that looks almost okay. I don't think there's a good way. Maybe I can get it a little bit more to the left. Let me play around with it. So we had placed the road barrier like there. If we go over one, let's see. I can't slide along that. If I use a pillar, if I stick a pillar there, can I then slide along it a little bit? So let's go out from the center. Or that's... Oh, right, because this is angled weird. Um, can I get it to go? Sure, let's come out like that, like that. Now maybe we can kind of slide a... Oh, but it's at the wrong angle. Oh, if we do... We could do point to point, right? That should be... Yeah, that should be exact. Okay, so if we go point to point, like this, with freeform, right on the point. Alright, now we should be perpendicular. Yeah. And then we can... What? Now we can do something like this. There we go. And then can we place a road barrier here? And can we slide it? Oh, we can slide it this way, but not the other way. Okay. So we're close. So what we need is one going perpendicular the other way. And then we can kind of finagle or finesse the placement of the road barrier. So let's go point to point again. Like that. And then put some pillars along it. Like that. So now I think we can get our road barrier exactly where we want it. So that would be centered, right? No, where these meet in the middle would be centered. So if I came out to the other side. And did like this. Well, it's sort of along this line. So if we place a road barrier there, that's centered, and we want it just a little bit to the left, so it clips in, I think. Or no, it was more to the left because we were kind of over here-ish. So let's see. Let's just experiment. So we'll go like... Let's use the art. So if we put the center like that, and then do one of these, what does that look like? That's too far. Okay. So like that. That's almost perfect, I think. That's probably fine. Okay, so now we need the right height. So this is 2 meters off the ground. So we need 2 more of these stacked on top of each other. And then we do this. And then if we slide the next one underneath it, I think that would go... Is that too high? That might be one too high. I think that's one too high. We can see it there. So no, maybe I was right? Let me change one of these to another type of wall real quick. Or, yeah, we can use that. There we go. That's a good guide. All right, so I do need one more. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like that's right. So if I place you on top... Yeah, okay, that's the right height. Let's do that again. Over here. Do I have... yikes. I don't have a orange wall anywhere to grab. Oh, we have this one. Okay. So let's get rid of these. And then we come over here and do the same thing. Like that, I guess. We'll just try that. That's not quite far enough to the left. Let's do it like that. Still not... Oh, wait, I'm in too far. Still not quite far enough. Like that. There we go. Okay, so now we just do 2 more of these. And then we have our points in space set up. Okay. So now if we come down... Yeah, it's going to work fine. Alright, so let's get rid of the guiding crap. And then we just come down to the ground. And we've got our window. I think that's going to look good. How do I get outside to check? You're easy enough to replace. Yeah, that's looking tight. And then we're definitely going to need a black strip up there. How do I color? Oh, I can't color the 1 meter strip? Or I'm on the wrong side to color it? Let me go try from the inside. Oh, you're easier to deal with. Get you back. Sorry, I'll check the chat in a second. I'm in the middle of thinking through this. Chew Neko, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think for this, overlapping the two windows is fine. It's actually an interesting look for the corner there. Very easy to tell by watching. You're a hell of a lot smarter when it comes to geometry. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Thank you, I guess. I can think in terms of like angles and meters and stuff. For sure. But I think the more you kind of experiment and try and do stuff that seems hard, like even like yesterday on the stream, I was trying to do one thing and it didn't work, but I figured out something else, right? So, and I'm also, it's helpful to stream or at least talk to other people who play the game because they all, like I've got a bunch of ideas from you guys. Somebody came and left a comment on my YouTube about how to delete one tree, which I tried to do yesterday and failed, but they saw it and they left a comment and now I know how to do it. How am I going to color that thingamajig? Can I can't even highlight it from out here. It's like it doesn't exist. All right, so that's why it's not letting me color it. I don't know if those are wide enough at the moment. But let's go up to the next floor and color it from the other side. So we might need this like black strip all around the edge to hide that. Let's see. All right, so these are the, wait, is that the, it's inside, I think it's inside the glass is the problem. So I can't select it, but I can put the glass back. Yeah, it is, it's inside the glass, that's crazy. It's literally inside the wall, so you can't select it. All right, let me color it first. So if we make you black, like that, and then we go put the walls back, I think that's gonna look cool. I'll need to replicate that black trim all around the edge of the building to make it consistent, but that's okay, I can do that. No, I've gone, what, too far? There we go. So now if we put these back, like that, I did two by accident. And that, okay. Then, yeah, it hides that weird thing, and actually, I think that trim idea is cool. So I was gonna use the silica symbol. I was gonna use this as my inspiration for the coloration. So I was gonna use white, like an off-white, and this really light blue for the exterior of the building. The black trim might go with that as well, especially because I've got black trim on the windows. So maybe we'll just have like a black trim that goes along the edge here. Now I need to overlap it or put it inside these glass windows, I think. But then, if I color the bottom of this black, then it kind of follows all the way around, right? And that could end up looking cool. Inspiration, I like it. So I need to continue it all along the edge there, and probably, well, let's do another floor, because I think I wouldn't need it on the lower floors, so it might just be at the very top up here. I'm not sure. Let's finish building out. Let's finish building out the next level of the front corner here. So let's get rid of these for a minute. I'll leave one or two. All right. So this goes away. Now for this one, we want the ceiling to look nice, but we don't care about the inside. So at the moment, these are foundations. So this one we want to see the ramp from up here, hide it from the bottom. So which one is that? That is the corner up? Yeah, that's this one. So from the bottom it looks good, and from up here we have this weird stuff, but this is all going to be covered over, is the idea. Okay. So here we would need another piece of trim, I think. Unless, yeah, because there, oh. Yeah, we would need another piece of trim, I think. Because otherwise, there's going to be like a gap. So yeah, the foundations provide like the black trim through the glass. Currently, right? Yeah. So we would need another set of trim here. So maybe we have one every 2 levels. Maybe that's how it works. Okay. So we need to get rid of this for now, so that we can put in the trim. Which we can do with these guys. Okay, so that's centered, and we go one to the right, and put that below, right? Yeah, that's right. And then we go one to the left, and put another one below, and then we have to color it. So let's color this. Then we put in our floor, which was this one. And then we got to do our windows. So we can just bring those down from above, though. We don't need to redo everything. We can just go one like that. We go down to like that. And then for you, we can do the same thing. Just go like. Nope, it's wrong. There we go. Okay, so that's another level done for the corner. We've got another level of trim there. So I am going to have to figure out, one way or another, I need to keep the foundation edges. Because if I change those to concrete, then the trim goes away. But I think that's okay. I'll just keep them as foundations. Or if I turn them into concrete, I can color them dark black, which might actually be better. I'm not sure. Let's take a look and see what that looks like from kind of a distance if I do that. So we've got it on 2 sides. So let me do it over here first. So let's change this material to, I guess, concrete along the edge. So to see what I'm talking about, see how the trim is now gray instead of black from the edge of the foundation? So we want that to stay black. So we'll try the 2 different ways to do this. We'll change this to black as well. So then the ceiling would have to be all black, which actually is kind of a cool concept. I wonder if maybe coated would even be better. Let's go look at what this looks like. So yeah, from a distance, we still have the line of black trim. It's not even really noticeable, the difference. I can't get that high. Jetpack. Use the ladder. What if I change this to black coated concrete? Does that still work? Is that still colored black? No. Ooh, I like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna work real well. Okay. So our ceilings need to be this black coated concrete. That's cool. Pandian, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I am, I think you probably saw, but I'm working on my, Silica Factory. So the ceilings of the display floors are going to be black coated concrete. That's what we've just figured out. Okay, and then we just have to color everything. Oh, that's interesting. It reflects the status lights from the machines when it's coated like that. That's kind of a cool effect. I haven't really thought about lighting yet, but we are going to have to do some kind of lighting here at some point. And so we got the white floors and the black ceilings. This is kind of cool. All right, so we got to do another corner here. Let's get rid of that for the time being. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I do this. We will do the trim first. Is there trim here? There is, right? Yeah, we're gonna need. Yeah, it's at the top and the bottom. Oh, that shouldn't be glass. That should not be glass. Hang on. Should it? No, that should not be glass. That's the pancake floor. So these got to be replaced like that. Wait, did that replace it? I didn't think you could do that. Oh, I guess you can. Is that replacing it, or is it building over it? No, I think it's building over it. I'm not quite sure what the mechanic is for replacing things. But if I... Oh. Oh, the glass is kind of on the outside. Okay, that's now, I think, correct. Again, these colors aren't final. I'm not even sure about the material yet. But I know the glass floors, or the machinery floors are glass, but the pancake floors with all the belting and ugliness, I want those hidden. Okay, so now we got to come down here and do another floor, and we are not going to need the trim, I don't think, because below... Yeah, we just need the trim at the top of the glass. Maybe it would be good to have it at the bottom as well, aesthetically. I'll come back and think about that later, but for right now we don't need it. But we are going to need to bring these down. Wait, how did I do it? Oh, this is the one that's gonna be glass. Yeah. So you're gonna come. I think that's wrong. Yeah, I want it like that, and like that. So these are gonna come down like that, and then they'll get to the floor, right? Yeah, that'll go to the floor. Yes. Excuse me. And then we need a different floor there. I'm going to need a way to climb up here, so let me put another ladder up. Let's do... There's a ladder. Sure. Like that. Just a temporary little ladder so I can get up to the top. Alright, so now we need the nice floor on the inside. So we need the... Which one was this? The inverted up corner, I believe? Yes, this one. We change it to coated concrete. Coated concrete. There we go. Okay. There's our floor. This is looking good. All right, let me go do the ceiling on the other factory floor for now. So this is going to be all coated concrete as well. And it's going to be colored black. Now, do I want the floor of the balcony to also be different colors? I think I already kind of started on that, right? Should it be a different color so that there's this like cool effect underneath, or not? I'm not sure yet. Come back to that question in a second. I'll finish the front of the building first. But let's go take a look at how this is shaping up from a little bit further away. Okay, so we've definitely got that cool corner, and then we've got the like balcony up top. And if we get the materials and colors for the wall stripes right, that's cool. I do think maybe I'm gonna want another strip, another horizontal strip like there in terms of the decoration. I think it's going to look better with it than without it. But I need to be able to figure out how to pull it down from the floor, because I don't want it jutting up into the glass. I don't want it coming up into the glass. I want it going down into the I want it going down in. So let's think about that. Might have to redo part of that. But I do think we need another strip there and there, probably. So if I bring it down exactly, there's going to be clipping issues. So I might need to pull it out a little bit. I'm not quite sure how I would do that, but I'm sure there's a way. And actually, we might want to do the same thing, because from a distance, so the black coated concrete looks cool inside, but from a distance it looks gray because the window refraction is changing the color from dark black to, like, up close it looks better. Yeah, see, up close it looks really good, but from farther away the refraction is kind of breaking the effect. So maybe we want to pull that strip out around the whole building, so that it's not behind or inside the glass. I wonder what that would look like. We could maybe use a painted beam so that it juts out. If we use a black painted beam all along the edge, that could give me the effect I'm looking for, maybe. Or maybe we just pull it out by, like, you know, a fraction of a meter and just use flats all the way around. Could try both. And then either approach lets me put one up there as well, I think. What does this look like from over here? Yeah, it's kind of a cool shape, right? It's starting to come together. I think from this side, it still looks a little bit boring along the length of the flat side. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Still looks like that back corner. I might make another one of these, maybe. Although I can't really, because I've already got a belt running there. Maybe I shouldn't get too ambitious. Maybe I should just kind of like finish what I've got. This is the basic design, just kind of work with this and then add some detailing over here somehow. It's looking pretty good. I could put a big, you know, silica sign there. I was gonna have one here, and then on the far side. So maybe I'll have another one there. I could add some flair. Let's see about how are we going to do this strip. And we're going to want one there too. What if I just... Okay, so let's just see what a painted beam would look like. If we just did that, and then color it black. Maybe this is the way to go. Maybe that's just easier. I mean, it's so much easier to put that in place, right? You just draw it and you're done. Can I do the same thing? Kind of, almost. Yeah, that's actually too high. I want it half a meter down. Let me go get a little closer. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so to get half a meter down, I need to build a foundation like that. And I need to build one like that. And then I can draw the painted beam from the bottom of the inside corner. Like this, I think. Come on, give it to me. So if I do that, no. What about if I draw from the face? Yeah, the face to the face is going to give me what I want here. Corner to corner. I want it to be... right on this corner. There we go. Yeah, actually, that's going to be really cool, I think. Okay, the Z fighting is annoying. But I think there's a way to fix that, too. I think we use the catwalk method for that. So that's what's causing it, right? And now I don't think I need the little 1 meter strips that I had built. I don't think I need them anymore. But let's see if I can fix the Z fighting. So I'm gonna place a catwalk like that, I guess. And then come out, and I'm gonna try to place this on the catwalk. But there's supposed to be a way to... So if I'm... Yeah, there's supposed to be a way to go up or down. So if I go all the way up, that's going to be the Z fighting. And then I can come down just a skosh. And that should fix it. I believe. Alright, now how am I going to do the other side, though? Let's see. Did that... Yeah, see, so that's going to fix the Z fighting problem. But I've put this incorrectly anyway, so... Let's try that again. That's too far to the... There we go. That's, I think, right. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And then for you... I think we go like there. And we come down one, and we can delete you, and then come work on this guy. So we're gonna try to put you like that. That's not quite gonna work the same way. Alright. I think we have to do it... How do we do this, then? We have to do it from out there, and then build to the right. Or no, we can just save these, of course. We can just save this like that. Alright, so now we don't need these anymore. And now we can do the other one. Okay. So just come down by like 1 pixel. Double check. No Z fighting. Alright, so we're good. So now we do this. Are these far enough to the... No, I did it wrong again. Alright. Well, I'm doing all this stuff for the first time, so I'm not quite aware of all the pitfalls, but... we'll get there. So, how did I mess this up? let me redraw the catwalk, because I think it's slightly off. So if we build from there, then our left side, yeah, then our left side is fine. We come in here and put the catwalk, like that. Okay, so now everything should be lined up correctly. I'm gonna come here to the edge of this catwalk, make sure I'm left and right is right, and then should be able to sink it just down a teeny tiny little bit. There we go. Okay. So that fixes the Z fighting. Now I can get rid of this catwalk. Bring back my other two that I saved. Like that. And like... Come on. Where are you? There. Alright. Nice. So now we can have this trim all the way around the outside. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to want to place a foundation over here. Oh, I kind of already have one. Maybe this will work. So if I go over to you... Oh, well, let me go more than 40 meters. But this isn't right anyway. It's not, it's too high. Okay, so 8, 10, well, let's just go halfway like this. There we go. And then I want to go from, is it the top right? Is it the top corner? No, it's the face. Yeah, it's like that. That's not quite right, because it's not inside enough. If I delete you, can I see well enough? Let me see. So we want to come from the face here, and then we want to go... Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now if we color this black, we're going to have the Z fighting issue all along the edge here. But we know how to fix that. It's just work. It's just work. And if we do the first one, actually, we can just zoop those all the way over. So it shouldn't be too much work. So you're going to go. All of you guys are going to go. Let's do the other end of this trim. This is going to, I think this is going to look pretty cool. We're gonna need to get rid of the backside. We might have to do it as well. I'm not. I might not bother with the back here. And then again, I might. I am a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes. So yes, this is what we want to connect to. We're gonna bring you over. I should have deleted this, but looks like it's okay. Okay, so there's our trim for this level, for part of it, but we're going to have to go around the other side of the building as well. But now, let's do catwalk thing. There we go. And let me get rid of this. Okay, so we're going to put you like this, right on the edge, and then just down a teensy-tiny little bit, right? Like that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Nice. What material should these be? We're limited. Basically, for walls, you get either fix-it or concrete or steel. Steel can't be colored. I think these are going to end up being concrete. And then they're already white, so it's not like you can... The coloration for these is a bit limited as well. Like if I'm trying to make these white, they're already white. They're white by default. So what if I try and make them like a pink? Or really light pink? That's kind of interesting. So again, I was thinking about having white and pink as the main colors. So like if I leave part of it white and make the next part pink, that could be interesting. Alright, so let's go over to the edge and Same thing there. So we've got a trim level here. This is starting to come together. Wall is sticking out on the right. I think that was from earlier, right, Pandian? I didn't, did I mess this up? But I think we're good. Well, that was an event. My turkey got attacked in the yard, and I had to go patch her up. Strife, oh my goodness, you have a pet turkey? Or a food turkey that you're growing, and you don't want a fox or a wolf to eat? I'm glad you rescued her and get her some scritches and some whatever treats turkeys eat. I guess grains and seeds. All right, so it's starting to come together, guys. The aesthetic is starting to come together. I think I probably don't care enough about the backside here to do the trim. I'll do the walls at some point, but let me continue around the front. And then I think we're going to need another... Yeah, we need to replicate this down here. And a couple more floors we're going to need to do. And up there. So yeah, we got some work to do. But I think this is going to end up looking pretty dope. Yeah, this is starting to come together. You could use the billboard signs to accent your sandwich floors. Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did just unlock the billboards, so I have them. Wow, they're enormous. They would actually cover up the whole floor, so one of the other trim would be hidden by it. That's pretty big. We'll come back to that. Now that I have the basic idea here, I need to do the work to finish it. So it's going to be a fair amount, but now that I have the beams now that I have the idea, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so let's get rid of you. And we're going to want something like that. To do this piece of trim, let me do this so I can see what I'm working on. Alright, so beam to beam, I think, right? Like this. Yep. And then there we go. I think that's right. And once again, we have the Z fighting issue to deal with. That's okay. We're going to replace these walls anyway. I think we'll come over 1 or 2. And we'll do the catwalk over here, the first one. Okay. Let's grab one of these this time. And come down just a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit, mouse. Come on. Like that. And we're done with that. Not too bad, right? I do need to get rid of the catwalk. Okay. And now the far side. This will be a little trickier. This is longer. But I think we should be able to do it. Like this? Yeah, like this. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And we continue this over to that last corner. Wait, how are we going to do that? Well, let's just freeform it and see if we can get it to work. Yeah, we don't have a good snapping point. We're going to have to go inside the building and see if we can figure something out. Can I draw it like this, maybe? How does that end up looking? I think... No, that's a weird angle. That's no good. Because it comes up. Oh, I can just... Oh, I'm an idiot. I can just continue the one I have in default mode. There we go. Because it'll only draw a perpendicular line. I almost spent 5 minutes punking myself there. Alright, it's gotten dark again, so I need my flashlight. Let's leave that one. Okay, so come to the other side and put the foundation, the catwalk there. There we go. And then now we can put the wall. It has to be centered. Okay, and then we just bring it down just a teeny tiny bit. That should be what we need. Okay, so we got a layer of trim done right here. And now we just need to do it like 4 more times. I do think I can use the beams the existing beams that I have in place to make it easier moving forward. Still need to do the beams in the walls for a couple more levels, though. So yeah, I like that. That's gonna look good, I think. Alright, so let's go down a level. And the way we're... Oh, there's an ugly gap there. Can I fix you somehow? Why are you so ugly? Wait, I just made it twice as bad. What happened there? Why did that happen that way? What if I come out and in? Can I make it go the way I want? What happened there? That's not right either. So let me go from one back. No, that's not going to work. So I'd like it if I could extend this just a little bit. Seems like that's not quite going to work. So before, somehow, I had one of these a little bit better, right, I think? If you put them just behind the walls, use the 1 meter walls to create a line across just in front of the sign. Ah, yes, that is a good point. So you're saying I could embed them behind the strip if I wanted to. Yeah, that could work. Okay, so right now this isn't working the way I want. Let me try building this again from here to the other side. So if I come like that to... and I connect to the face over here. Is that right or not? think that's wrong. That's too far out, right? If I get rid of the thing now. Yeah, that's not right. When I connect it to the pipe, yeah, I'm not sure I can do anything about this gap. I might come back to this later and think about it, how to fix it. Not super pumped about it. What about if I just do just the corner? So I go one back to one back like that. That's not quite outside-y enough, and now I have to figure out how to delete that. Okay. But the idea was good. Maybe I can just... No. How do I... So I need to connect not to the center point of these beams. That's the problem. What about if I do something like this? So for you, I come out by 1. Let's go like that. No, that's not what I want. I want to go back 1, come out by 1, and go back 1, come out by 1, and then draw from U to U, like that. That's kind of okay. It would look ugly up close, and I think I went too far on this one. So like that, and I color that black and then delete the rest. No, that doesn't really work either. It's sort of what I want, but not exact. What I want is a way to connect from there to there. So it's less than... It keeps not doing exactly what I want. It does something weird. It doesn't connect to the face on the other side. Vertical beam to cover the corners will help add definition to the structure too, and help cover the seams where the angled walls come together. A vertical seam could work, yeah. So if I came up... So why is this one right on the edge and this one isn't? That's what I'm having trouble with. So if I draw out from the center, it'll do 1 meter like that. That's the best I've done so far. It's still not great. I'm still not super happy with that. But see how... So this beam comes all the way to the edge, but the diagonal one doesn't. And okay, I think I know why. I think it's because the beam connects to points in space that are like... When you connect it, the point that you're connecting it to has to be some fraction of a meter to the right or left. But when I connect to like the corner of a buildable, it's not. Is there another way to draw this? Is there another way to draw this? Let me get rid of you for a second. If I connect to that... See, to me, it looks like that should be better. And then I come over here to this one. And it's connecting to, like, the left edge of the buildable, the wall, instead of where I want it to. Maybe I just needed to delete those to get the snapping to work. So let's come from there to there. I think that's closer. I think that's close enough. Wait a minute. Let me just see if I put these back. No, it's still kind of there. I think it's better, but it's still kind of there. Yeah. It's a little bit better. See, I need a way to make it draw like a fraction of a meter wider. How would I do that? While maintaining this angle. Let's see. There should be a way to get that. I'm not sure what it is. Something to do with sliding things along. Looks like it's connecting to the center of the incoming beam. Yeah, that is the problem. So these are, I think you're right. Like you can kind of see where the actual connection point is in the center and not the outside edge of the beam, which is the problem. Because then it doesn't go far enough. Because they are touching, but they're touching inside the wall. And so you get the little bit of... How would I connect the outside edge, though? I don't know how to do that. If I grab one of these... Can I slide it along the beam? No. What about using one of these guys somehow? It says possibilities. What happens if I draw from you? Oh, I can't draw vertically correct now. And if I draw from face to face, it's too far inside, so it doesn't work. Oh, well. I'm gonna have to come back to this later and figure it out. Because I don't want to spend another hour, like, messing with this right now. Ooh, beam connectors. That is an interesting idea. Could I do it with beam connectors? Oh, I think that's probably the best I can do. I think that's probably the best I can do for now. That's a good idea, though. And there's two ways to make this look. I think we'll stick with the face angle here, like that. Actually, I like that. I actually do like that. All right. Good job, Strife. That's pretty cool looking. That's a good solution. Thank you. Nice. All right. So that's going to handle that corner. I'm assuming we have the same problem over here, right? If I go take a look. Yeah. So we'll put another one here. Like that. Okay. That's actually gonna look really dope. That's the best solution. It's better than it's actually better than if I had them meet, I think, exactly the way I was trying to. So, nice. Very nice. That is dope. Okay. All right. I like that. Absolutely. Spaghetti theory works. Spaghetti theory. Throw things against the wall until you find something cool. All right. Let's put this window back that we got rid of. I wonder if I would even throw some more unnecessary beam connectors in along the side. So let's say every 3 windows worth. So 1, 2, 3. Just like put another one here for no reason. Kind of like that. Just as a decoration. And then another one over here on the corner. Like that. Maybe not that one. But this one on the side, I kind of like. It's in the middle, too. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. So now we need more. We need to do that more times. We need to do that whole edging down. So let's see. Let's just go straight down with default. Like that. And then can we just... Yes, we can. All right. So there's one piece. And then let's come down over here. And go from... Now, is this going to work as well? I think it will. That looks right. And then, how did we get to the edge over here? Oh, we just come down again. Okay. Let's do decorations like that. Okay. Yeah, so the second time is going to be much easier because we're just going to use... We already have all the like placement done for this layer. We just come straight down and replicate. Go from there to there, I think. Okay, let me double check that that's right. I guess we're coming from the beam connector. I don't think that's... Is that right? I gotta go down to find out. I think that one might have a problem. Yeah, that one has a problem. I did it wrong. Okay, but it's not the beam connector, it's the far side. So come from here and connect to like that. Okay, that's better. And then we put another one of these. And then if we go around the far side, I do want another one of these 3 windows in. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And then maybe we even do, because this side is longer, yeah, we'll do another one over there. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Is that centered? Yes, okay. And then what we can do is just come straight down. Now, yeah, okay, so we come straight down and place another beam connector at the end, I think, right? Oh, it's lower than that, okay. We'll come back to you. We'll do this from the other direction. So we come down from you, and then connect over like that. There we go. Go like that. And you go there. right? So now we do colors. You can go. I might even put some vertical pipes back later. I'm not sure, but for now I just want to do the trim levels. Do you? Do you? You and you. Okay. It's all coming together. That's cool. And small signs on the connectors as accent lighting. Ooh. Small signs as accent lighting? Let's see what that looks like. So if I go to the, what is it, the square sign 5 meter, is that what I want? Well, that's even smaller than I thought. Looks like you can't place them directly on the connectors. At least not this little one. Let me try 1 meter sign. So I can put it on the corners, but not on the face for some reason. But we could do something, maybe. So if we just change this to... I need to get closer. We could do something with this. I'm not sure what. It's an interesting idea. But if we did... So I was talking about using like the very, very light blue as an accent. So it was a super light blue, something like that. How do I say no image? Like that. So that just then becomes like a light blue panel. Now can I get the whole thing if I do the background? Yeah, if I do the background color exactly the same. So if we do like that, then the whole thing should be, yeah, and then we can just, so we can have like a weird little panel there for some reason along the trim. And then if we had like 4 of those, might not even need the level 2 emission. I'm not sure about this. That's too much. Let me try that with the little baby one. So if we put in this one, can we get that? Yeah, we can get that like that. Oh, that's weird. It's like the way it aligns is a little weird. It's not aligning. It's not aligning to the beam connector. It's aligning to the pipe, I think. I'm not sure I can make this work exactly, but we will. I'm definitely going to use the signs as like a fake lighting somewhere. Layer them and then move them over. Yeah, that could work. But I want to see. So I've got, what have I got? I've got the top. I've got these 2 layers of trim done. I need to get one up there, I think, and it would actually have to come out and around the balcony to work. But I can do that. But I want to see what this looks like from a distance, because it looks pretty cool up close. Let me get rid of all this scaffolding. Uh-oh. The game crashed. No! Oh no, I didn't save very recently. I did stand there staring at things for a minute with the sign, so maybe I gotta save and autosave. All right, I'm restarting the game. I'm looking at the stream. It looks like there's a little bit of a delay. I'll see if this fixes it, if it comes back. Okay, it does look like we're back. All right. Hey, how do I see who's in here? Oh, participants. Oh, it's just you and me, Strife. Okay. I think Pandian was here for a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I got an autosave in the middle of this. That's fine. So let's... All right. I almost deleted part of the road there. Let's... What do I want to do here? Well, just... Yeah, well, we know it's not done yet, but let's go take a look at this from kind of further away. Let's get a vision on it. Okay, so that... I think that's going to look pretty good. We need to add some depth and decoration to this long stretch of, like, blank white panels, for sure. But I think this is starting to look pretty good. We got the basic geometry laid out. I think I might... I'm not sure, but I might raise that platform up by 1. Which would mean redoing all the machinery again, which is annoying, but... I feel like it should be 1 level higher, maybe? The balcony? I'm not sure. Come back to that idea. But the basic geometry is starting to look good. Like, we've got this nice, interesting angled roof. We've got the layers of glass. We've got this line of trim. So I still need, like, a... I wonder if I can... If I change this to blue... Because I said I was going to use light blue. That's kind of a cool color. Not sure... It kind of matches the glass more than when it was pure white. Chuneko says, wow, that turned out pretty. Oh, thank you. Design work for me is very much trial and error. I'm not the kind of... so, like, when it comes to hard space geometry stuff, I'm pretty good, but, like, how things... Making things look pretty is trial and error for me. I kind of try something, see what it looks like, and do my best to come up with ideas, but for me it's a slow process to make things look good. But I appreciate that. So we would have to do another layer of trim at the top of that glass, and then at the bottom of that glass, and probably... Well, maybe... Well, maybe the bottom is... No, I still need the corner there. Actually, let me go finish this corner. So this is interesting. I think we get rid of the support pillar and just finish up with... Let's see, to be consistent, this would be the black coated concrete, I think. And that's all of that, and then we switch to the color. Oh no, I accidentally colored this. There we go. Oh, we missed one. I think that's everything? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. So let's put in the last piece of the puzzle here, which is the floor, the corner. No, we need the inverted one. There we go. And put that coated concrete, color it black. Okay, so there's our floor. It kind of doesn't go down properly. So, well, we're probably going to have another layer of trim around the edge with the painted beams. Yeah, that's probably the best way to solve that. So the walls... Let's see. How do I solve the Z-fighting? Oh, I don't want to have to do the Z-fighting thing every time. So, if I replace this by attaching it to the bottom of that one, it should carry that very, very small change all the way down, I think. The teeny tiny little vertical change that we put together at the other catwalk, I think. And there is a way to test it. So what I can do is I can grab one of these and put it there, and then grab one of these and put it there. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it right there. So by bringing it all the way down, I won't have to repeat the catwalk trick. The trim will just go over the elevation chain. So these go away. And instead, we connect to this. And then come down to there. And we'll have to do the same thing all the way along. But that's okay, we can do that. And then this comes down to the ground. So does that. I probably need to delete one of these so I can get back in. Or probably both of them. Yeah, okay, so we won't have to do the catwalk trick again, because we've already got the height change. We just have to extend it downwards from where we've already fixed it. Which would mean all of these windows go, or all of these walls go. And we redo them. Oh no, we have a problem. Well, uh-oh. Might have to rebuild part of that. Alright, so we connect to you and come down. Connect to you and come down. Connect to you and come down. So rather than, we want to connect, yes, like that. So if I come down and look at this, this should be ever so slightly, it should be off compared to the other one. Doesn't seem to be. So did I do this incorrectly? Or did I not fix the Z fighting over here yet? Maybe I didn't fix it yet. Oh, I bet that's what it is. I didn't actually do it yet, so I've just done all that for nothing. Let's go take a look. No, it seems okay. Was it here, or was it one level up where the problem was? No. No, whatever we're doing is working, so okay. Oh, there it is. No, we didn't actually fix it yet, I think. There's a little bit of the problem there. It's less visible at the moment. But yeah, I think we didn't actually fix this yet on this level. Yeah, it's too... It's not... It doesn't have that little itty-bitty bit of height difference here. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's only on the diagonal where it was the problem. Let's just leave it for now. We can come back and deal with it later if we have to. But what that means is I can just put this back for now. Can we turn you into concrete real quick? Not foundation, wall. There we go. And what was the color? It was like a... I used a blue, right? Used one of the default blues? I think I used this one. Yeah. So something like that. I think we'll leave that there for the moment, just temporarily. So, if I do another layer of trim, we'll find out whether it's going to be a problem or not. Along the edges there. Trying to learn how to make things pretty and satisfactory. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely a learning process, but like I said, you try different things. Like when this started out, just to give you some insight into the design of this building, when this started out, there was just like a big rock there. There was no road, but there was a big rock there, and you can kind of see it down in the foundation. It clips through in a couple places. So there's like a big rock platform here, and I was just like, you know what? I want to build something on top of that. So I want to have a building sitting on this big rock. So I really just drew, I think, like a... I drew like a big rectangle. It started out as a big rectangle of foundation. So it's like 6 or 7 by 4, I think. There was just 6, 7 by 4. And then I started building floors, and I had a big box, a big rectangle. And I came over here to look at it. I'm like, how can I change the shape of this? And I said, well, I've got 4 assemblers there and 4 assemblers there. I need 2 more at the top. So where can I put the 2 at the top that's different? And I had this balcony idea. And you guys saw earlier, it didn't really work. It was too far out. But I pushed it back in. And then I was thinking, okay, so I've got the little balcony thing, which is taking up some space, but what am I going to do up here? I don't want it to just be flat. So I decided I'd play around with the angles, and I tried that. A couple things didn't really work the way I had them, but the basic idea kind of did. And then on stream, I think you guys saw, I came up with the idea to like have this angled corner. And that's turned out really well. And then you just watched live as I figured out this idea for the trim. And it all came about out of the problem of, well, when I put the triangle thing in, there's this weird gap, so I need something to cover it over. So it's not done yet by a long shot. We've got a lot more decoration to do, but this, technically, the factory is done from a functionality point. It is producing exactly the silica that I need, and is belting it off to the places it needs to go. So all of this at this point is pure decoration. It's just to make the aesthetics look nice. But I'm making progress, you know? It's coming along. It's much better than a giant featureless box, that's for sure. Kind of good at helping people, but horrible at coming up with original ideas for myself. Strife, the trick is, when you come up with an idea, just do it. Stop telling yourself, oh, that's not going to be good, or I'm not going to like that, or I don't think I can do it. Just the first idea you have, just do it. Because when you do it, and then you look at it, you'll see parts of it that worked and parts of it that didn't. And you can keep the good, and then iterate on to the next idea. The thing is, it's just going to take a lot of time. It just takes a lot of time to sit there and make something, and then tear it down and remake it, and then cut out the parts you don't like and add on the next bit. But you've had some great ideas today. You've really helped me out. My factory is currently a lot of floating foundations and layers. I mean, that's what my original that's my first playthrough, was like everything was either floating or on a single line of walls. Okay, Stripe, you have to take off. Thanks for stopping by. Great day. I think I'm probably going to take a break here too. I know what I need to do. I need to do probably one, maybe two, three, probably 3 more layers of trim. And I need to work on the roof. And then I need more decorations. I need something for this like broad featureless stretch of blue concrete, I think. The glass floors are fine. They're basically done. But I need to finish the trim. I need to work on the roof. I need to do something with the balcony. Probably another layer of glass up to some kind of a roof on top of that. And then more decorations. But this is getting close to done. I might... The other thing is that I've got this catwalk back here for getting up and in and out, but I'm not sure I like it where it is. I might move that catwalk somehow or change the way that works. I thought it would be hidden, and it's hidden from the front, but it's not hidden from the right where the roads are. So I might change that or just replace it with like a ladder back there that's kind of hidden. So I've probably got another 1.5 to 2 hours of work to do on this, maybe a little bit more. But I feel like I've made significant progress and I'm ready for some breakfast. So I think I'm going to take a break as well. So Strife, Chew, I think Pandian was in here earlier. Everyone who stopped by, thanks for coming by. I have to leave for the airport by like 2 o'clock this afternoon. So that's, what is it? It's almost 10. I've got like 4 hours left before I have to leave. So I might squeeze in one more stream later and work on this some more. But if I don't, I'll see you guys in a couple days when I get back from vacation. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Bye.